There we go. It is really way too early in the morning for this, but nevertheless, when you discover that there's a new FMV game out by a company you follow, you just play it regardless. Regardless of how early it is. Gotta squeeze it in there. So, welcome. This is Murderous Muses, which is supposedly a FMV that you have really high replayability because it randomizes who the killer is every single time. At least that's what they claim. Well, we'll see how it goes. Maybe not today, because I think I only have the time slot to do one run today. We'll see how quickly it goes. But yeah, it's supposed to have great replayability, blending deduction, exploration, puzzle, collectibles, and FMVs. It's a tall order. Let's see, English is fine, subtitles should be good, full screen FMV always, skip tutorial, no, give me the tutorial. Let's see what on earth I've gotten myself into this time.
I know you're worried because it's your first night on your own, but don't be. I don't think the gallery has ever been burgled. It's just that the reduction in the insurance covers more than your salary, so it makes sense to have a night watch. But everything is on a timer anyway, even the doors lock automatically. I'd just read a book and keep your ears open. Have fun.
Oh, where do I have you from? I mean, they usually just rotate the same British actors, so usually I've seen them in somewhere else.
Welcome
I'm just trying to place it.
Murnhaven's Unsolved Mysteries. Tonight, we'll be trying to solve the murder of Murnhaven's most famous artist, Mordecai Gray, brutally murdered in his loft last year, on the night of All Hallows Eve. Gray had been painting 6 portraitures at the time. They were all suspects, according to Justice Hoon, but Hoon was unable to convict any of them. Could there still be a killer on the loose? Was it Dominique Serron, the lush burlesque dancer? Or Otto Pipistrel, our now famously cancelled ventriloquist? Or perhaps Lilith Rendell, the island's only undertaker? Gray was also painting Sunday Finch, our twinless tennis star, Xavier Hahn, the reclusive clockmaker, and finally, Vice Justice Catherine Myers. Perhaps Justice Hoon was covering up for his understudy. We have all the juicy details coming up, but before we discuss those murderous muses, let's delve into the mind of a killer by retracing their footsteps on that fateful day.
I'm glad to see that he hasn't lost his I go all in on my acting skills. Poe and Monroe. That was a good game though. Okay, so yeah, I see what people meant with the reviews on this. It's you're here for the FMV and acting. Don't not to be impressed by this, the gameplay area. Hey, can you open the crate and hang Gray's paintings for me? There should be 6 arriving each day. Please try to match them correctly with the plaques I put up. When you're done, turn on the security monitors to start your shift. Thank you, Sasha. Oh, and this is supposed to be played with a controller. Well, In that case, allow me to switch real fast. It does seem like a game that would benefit from that, so by all means. By all means. There we go. Oh, and we have a tangle, but that should be fine. I don't need the full. Yeah, that feels better. That feels a lot better. Okay, hang the paintings. I wonder if they made this to be in VR, and if that's why it looks like this, but or if it's just a design choice. Press Y to open the inventory. Grace lore for a deserted place of worship. Wait, there's something. No, that's just probably nothing. Okay, so that just gives me that one again. Where? Millhaven Island, it is not. Marie's Farm, no. Savior Spell. The Butcher. Henge. Fair. Mines. Chalk Cellars. Was it the chapel? Millhaven Chapel? Can I look at it again? No, it's just Grace lore. But it looked like a chapel. Are there any other rooms? If not, I'm just gonna put it as a chapel. That's what it seems to be. Staff only. Spirits. The Loop. Oh, okay, there's more. But this place looks like it's already full of things. High Cliff Edge, perhaps one of Merlehaven's tallest. Okay. Well, I guess I can collect all the paintings first. That makes sense. Let's see. An ethereal figure pressed against the veil of reality. Let's see. We have... Oh, we have the pictures of the different suspects that we saw in the introduction. That's good. I'm assuming those are gonna come to life or something. Mulhaven's mirrorless butterflies. And then, what do we have here? A large bell painted against purple sunset and shimmering waters. Savior Spell. Uh-huh. That is just a drain. But does that mean that these will start talking if I push the button?
Otto and Pip are Merlehaven's most famous comedy duo, having secured Best Comedic Performance for 3 years running at the prestigious Golden Orc Awards. Pip also has his own solo career, which includes a best-selling children's book.
Okay, but in that case, what does the giant penguin do? Okay. Make penguin noises. Fair enough. Let's see. Is this a painting? No. Island. Last Ark. Don't think we had a farm in it. Savior Spell we do have. I think that would be this one. But how do I... okay, so select it there and then click the wall. Can I take it down if I... Yes, I can. Great. So if I do a mistake, it's not over. I can take them down again. Nice to know. Let's see. Not the mines. I am then gonna assume that this is Millhaven Chapel. I do not get to push the button first to make sure with a couple of the ones that I'm a bit more unsure about. Let's see. Donated a lunar flock of starlings. Well, starlings I thought was bird, not butterfly. Oh, but now when it's up there, the button comes up.
Merlehaven welcomes people of all religions, and today, Merlehaven Chapel is at the heart of the community, hosting weddings, burials, and ceremonies that mark the quarter and cross-quarter moons. Mordecai frequented the chapel as a child, up until his mother died.
Abernathy's Bluff must be this one surely, but let's test it.
Abernathy's Bluff is the most inhospitable rock face on the island, luring countless mountaineers to their death every year. Whilst potentially deadly for the people that take part in the sport, it's supplied millions of pounds worth of revenue to Merlehaven in tourism.
I mean, sure, I can see that being correct there. It's not directly wrong, at least. Ethereal figure pressed against the veil of reality, though. Not the cellars. Not the mines, I'd hope. The hunt. Flock of starlings. See, I seem to remember that starlings are birds. A rock formation resting on the sunset. That looked like a henge to me. There was a henge. So let's put up the henge. There we go.
The henge is a rock formation that was allegedly home to the last ill-fated great orc before being consumed by the founding fissures. The distance and angle of each stone also correlates with the Fibonacci sequence, which spiritual people believe affords it a great focus of power.
Well, I have no idea what that is. Okay, spirits could be the thing that's clawing to get out, though. I guess. I can try.
Merlehaven is famously close to the spirit world, with many saying the fabric of the universe is stretched unnaturally thin here. Gray believed that most past inhabitants of Merlehaven were still on the island, including his mother.
Yeah, that could fit with that image. It's not a complete mismatch. Not a complete mismatch. Which means we only have mirrorless butterflies left. There was no one available space in here, right? No. No available spots at all. Henge crystal. Can I go through here? Oh. Okay. Burial grounds. The docks. Butterfly Park. Ah, perfect. Hang paintings complete.
The Merlehaven Butterfly Park and Centre for Tourism is on the north coast of the island and is home to over 2,000 exotic butterflies from all over the world. Merlehaven has its own unique butterfly species too, a merlefly, which resembles a red admiral.
Okay, I do like the fact that this actually gets slower as I leave. Well, not slower, lower. Okay, so it was hang all the paintings and then turn on security cams.
Wake up. Wake up. Oh,
Hi there, Rumor.
wake up.
What? 3 eyes? Key, 1 eye. Well, I have a key. That is not 3 eyes though. That's a key. But I can't seem to interact with this. But yes, we are currently working the night shift at the gallery, and I'm assuming we will now get heavily into the murder of the painter of these. Well, if that's the only painting I have, but this seems very much mislabeling. Oh. Yeah, I know it's wrong. I don't have 2 eyes either. Am I supposed to find more paintings somehow? Because you won't change unless I put something there. And then you just take away those things. I'll take away the 1 eye then. If those are indeed eyes. And then let's put it back up as the key, which it actually is. What did that do? Huh. You are being confusing, game. Now the painting matches. It is a key. But... oh! Okay. Door opened. Guess I'll put in these eyes of Mordecai. Was there anything else I could interact with this plinth? No. No, there isn't. Can I put it here? No, only there. Can I then bring the painting over? And place it on the table? Restore. Does that allow me to go through here? No. Well, it's partly restored.
Yes.
Okay. Doesn't give me access to anything though. So what was the purpose of that? You would think that would actually give me a key. Or that I could take the key out of the painting perhaps, but... oh, it did! It did produce a key. Ah. Well, let's see. How wrinkly are you gonna be with targeting? Do I have to equip the key first? Can I... how on earth do you expect me to use the key then? This is how I've been hanging up all the pictures, just have it highlighted. There we go. Just a little bit finically. The monitors reveal rooms, but this one in reception appears to be the gateway between here and there. I must be careful not to activate it before I'm ready to leave. Trial and error is the key. Hang a painting, click a plaque, but without eyes you cannot see. A note with curiously uniform handwriting. So... huh. Don't activate it before I'm ready to leave. Night 1? Oh.
You see them too, don't you?
That is you. I recognize that voice. I recognize that voice. Okay, so here are all the suspects. in the case, and I guess we can choose one painting to put up on the wall. Because I think these still just play the same old thing.
Mordecai's
Yes.
depiction of a spirit was commissioned as an advertising poster and postcard for the Merlehaven Centre for Tourism. There's nothing remotely spooky or accurate about it.
Okay, so can I click this? I think it said only the one in reception room would be an issue. Merlehaven's Unsolved Mysteries. No, Is it just... Access is key.
Gray's killer definitely knew him. Why? Because the crime scene had no signs of forced entry or exit, and only his coveted diamond orc figurine was missing. Just as Hoon, who was deputizing at the time, surmised the killer must have used a key. How did they get that key? Hoon had two theories. Firstly, perhaps Gray had befriended one of his subjects, or was having a romantic relationship with one, and thus had given them a key. Secondly, and more plausibly, perhaps the killer had simply found Mordecai's spare key. He kept it attached to a powerful magnet, out of sight, but easily within reach, above his doorway.
Okay, so the killer was either given a key or found spare key. Very well, I'll make a note of that. I thought, however, I put on that I wanted these in full screen. Or did I click that off? Did I do the wrong thing? Not here. Display. No. Gameplay? There we go. I guess I took it away. Huh. Let's try now if we get full screen on the next one. Okay, so I get murder, fame, diamond, fans, gallery, a lot of buttons. Oh. Okay. Well, this looks familiar enough. How many different symbols? Oh, quite a lot. Quite a lot of different symbols, it would seem. Okay, let's try that. So that is 2 right symbols, but wrong place. 1 in the right place and the right symbol. So you're right. I'm going to need one of you. And I'm going to need one of you. The other 2s are wrong. Which makes me think that some are indeed repeats. So let's try... Yeah, that's all of them. Let's try this then. Okay, that's wrong. I hate on everything but this. Okay, so if it's not that one, you're not that. Then just cup.
Yes.
There we go. I have no idea what that achieved, but it's been solved. Did that achieve anything? Yes, it did. I got a key for that. Huh. Mordecai. Exhibition. Diamond murder frame portrait home. Okay. No. I will say the need to actually hit precisely on the keyhole. Not a fan. and not mistakenly hit the door handle. Like, I wish I had a crouch button or something so it could be, like, really certain that I'm trying to unlock the door. That is just frustration that I don't need. Oh, come on. Where did I aim last time? If I go a bit on the sideways, though. Come on. I have the key equipped. Just let me use the damn key. Well, for all I know, it's the wrong key to the wrong door, and I will just be doing that all day. But it seems to be the only door. So it has to be that one, but... Oh! I guess I get to watch these. Okay. Dominique. Job negligent diamond. Please don't tell me that I need to write down all of this. That will be bad. But I don't know what's gonna change. So let's just do one try run. Just to make sure. I'm assuming I'm choosing one of those three. And then putting her picture in the spot that has the corresponding title. But nothing happens. Huh. Oh, of course. I need to probably get their pictures from in the hallway. Dominique painting. So if I place it here... No. Well, that's strange. Huh. Lotus Murderer Key. Otto's Gallery Professor. Sunday Savior. Okay, but let's see then. Job. Spacebar toggles full screen video or override the setting. Okay.
Miss Moonstruck, enchantée.
Okay, so
The name
it
was actually
was
Leo's
right.
idea. He owns the bar. I'm a classically trained ballerina. Never done burlesque before, but I like it. Costumes, choreographing the routines. It's not a bad way to pass the time. Until I can get out of here.
Okay, so that's it. Well, let's see. Negulant. Where's Negulant? There we go. And then let's go back to settings, because that means I did have it right. I did want full screen FMV. It was just the TV screens don't go full screen.
Well, they should have warned him. Whatever made all of those miners get sick was still down there. Well, I couldn't afford to do anything about it, so they just got away with it.
It was Diamond as well, wasn't it? The third one? Yeah, Diamond. I could have just checked my notes. That's the one I actually write down and I don't even bother. Let's see.
Very observant, Mr. Grey. I'm holding out until we can afford a big, classy solitaire. Diamonds are a girl's best friend and all that. I should probably just break a chunk off one of those ornaments. How many carats are they?
Okay. Let's see. Let's grab a new painting. So there's something about negligence about the minor situation. She does burlesque and she's been given a diamond ring from probably Mordecai. But that is an assumption I shouldn't be making. Okay, who did I pick up? I picked up the guy with the puppet. Which I think is Otto. So I need to find Gallery. There we go. What you got to say, Otto?
It was the royal box, and Pip made some joke about upskirting.
That's illegal now.
What, invading people's privacy?
No, making jokes.
Okay. And then Negelant. But we used Negelant. That only says diamond now. Oh, but when I remove it, I get murderer again. Does that mean that Negelant is somewhere else? Or do I actually have to do them in order? Seems like it. There's no Negelant around now. Okay, in that case, I need to find Lilith's painting. Let's see. That is probably Lilith. Actually, why don't I just pick up everything? It has shown me nothing to indicate I have limited inventory space after all. Let's see. Lilith is on murder. Criminal, Mordecai, Key, Mordecai, portrait, murder. Oh, wrong person. Let's see. I needed Lilith's picture on murder. There we go.
The Kincaids? Well, they were buying up plots from Merlers and selling them on for extortionate fees. Demand outstripped supply, so they started murdering people off, forging papers to burial grounds. It's cremation or bust if you're a new resident nowadays. There's just no space.
Okay, so someone brought up all of the burial grounds. Seems a bit strange. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. Then I also need Key and home. Key was here.
I can put you in touch with the locksmith if you like. Sometimes I get a murder robbery and I arrange getting the locks changed for the family. It's gone missing, you say?
And then home. Do I have anything that says home? Fans, diamond, murder, fame. Fame. Home.
I live at the funeral home. There's not much point trying to live anywhere else. It stops criminals trying to break in too. At least, most of the time.
Okay, so people have broken into your house. Seemingly on multiple occasions. Okay, now afterwards I still can't put it up there, so that's fine. Then it was Negelant and portrait. Well, we just got a Negelant. Let's see, let's swap to the right portrait. There we go.
I don't want to kill the mood or anything, but my manager says if this portrait makes me look stupid, she's going to sue. You know, Daphne, she's hardcore. Doesn't want anything to, affect my fame.
Okay. I really should have just written it down, but it was fame next, right? No. Portrait. Portrait. Job. Portrait.
Why am I getting a portrait?
They needed a drunken philanderer.
Is it just about the 3 golden orcs?
Smooth.
What? It's not a humble brag.
No, it's a basic brag.
So what's the 3 golden orcs? I have so many more questions. Okay, so Professor Myers is Fan's job key. Fan's job key. Okay. See, I think Fan was here somewhere. Fan's. So let's go and find the right portrait. Wait, am I missing a portrait? No, Professor Myers. This is it.
There are a lot of journalists wanting to see what goes on at the manor. We've become famous. I'm arranging several open days. Perhaps you could come, Maudie, to say a few words?
Nope. My memory is not working this early. Job key. Job is here.
I worked briefly for the Crown Prosecution Service in London. I thought it would be my dream job. But financial crimes were always given the strongest sentences, whilst crimes of the flesh were barely noticed. I still remember Miss Darcy's dream defense.
Okay, so you were unhappy with the law. Now let's see, the last one was key, right? Yeah. Did remember that one. Let's see, fame, gallery, criminal, diamond, murder, fame. No keys. I don't have any keys. I hope I haven't messed something up. But I only have 5. There are 6 people here. I am missing someone. I am missing a portrait. Huh. Where's the missing portrait? Is it this? No. Staff only? Is the key to staff only? Don't look. Oh, it was right there. Ah. Don't see it because I don't turn around. There, now we have all 6 of them. Let's see. So the twins go on portrait or Savia goes on criminal. Well, we have criminal. I am really worried about messing this up and locking myself out of things, but I guess we can try and see if that's even possible. I would say it's a bit of a bad design if you can.
What's Professor Myers like? She rehabilitated you after the lighthouse thing, right? I suppose you at least didn't paint a giant penis on the side of it. Would have gotten you more fans there.
There was a lighthouse incident? Well, that gave me a key, which I needed, so I'm happy with that.
Did you know? They say there's a skeleton key in Merlehaven that unlocks every door on the island, forged by Montpellier. It only appears on Halloween and disappears once it's used.
Well, I could use a skeleton key, that's for sure. Okay, so I need portrait or gallery. Portrait or gallery. Gallery. And that was you.
They spot checked her in the viewing gallery and found 12 vials of ketamine in her bag. I said they were for me, so they didn't press charges. Caroline never did thank me for that.
Okay, let's see. That one feels like it could be of interest. Catherine. Ketamine. Xavier took the blame. I have no idea how much I'm gonna actually need notes in this game. But we'll see. Now I need diamond and still portrait. Mordecai. Mordecai. Home. Fame. Diamond. I wanted to find portrait. Murder. Diamond. Criminal gallery. Diamond is the one I need, but it's not looking too good for the other one.
Those diamond animals you have lying around, they must be worth something. I remember buying a diamond once. An engagement ring. Proposed at the beach at Bali. I thought it would warm Caroline up. It didn't.
Okay, so... But who is Caroline? Portrait frame Mordecai. Unless you turned in the portrait, I'm in big trouble. You didn't. Because I have nothing that says portrait now. Can I click these without there being anything on them? No. Then what do I do? Can I do them out of order? So if I can't find portrait, can I do fame or Mordecai? There's Mordecai right here, so I guess I can try.
Sorry, Mordecai. Could I use your bathroom? It's okay. I just feel a bit sick. She'll be fine. Monday's always been a bit sensitive health-wise. Mother blames the surrogate.
Okay, so But I didn't cross it out, so I still need it. Can I press the wrong ones?
Well, our parents are gallery patrons, so we go there a lot. They get an incredible amount of work for such a small gallery. Did you see the Wilmington retrospective? We love that.
Okay, so I can't just... They will answer other things. Is Does that mean I just have to put it on the same thing and it will just eventually rotate the
Sorry,
portrait?
Mordecai, could I use your bathroom? It's okay. I just feel a bit sick. She'll be fine. Monday's always been a bit sensitive health-wise. Mother blames the surrogate.
And now will you... You will not rotate to anything else. Oh. Do you give me any clue as to which one would turn into portrait? Portrait comes after fame, it would seem. Do I have any fame? There's one with fame, but didn't I need that? Isn't the second one fame? Yeah, second one is fame. Do I have two that says that? Because I think Mordecai is the last one. I have one that's home. Diamond murder. Fame. Okay, I have two fames, so I can test the theory then. So, if I press this, the next thing that should come up is portrait after this.
I can't remember a time when we weren't famous. I remember an interviewer asking us once if we felt like we were the same person. What sort of question is that to ask an 8-year-old? How would you even know? We have our fans, but most people just aren't comfortable with the idea of cloning.
Yes, that is how it works. Okay, and when it comes down to Mordecai, it's done. There's no more turning. So I need to remember that until next time then. That I only get a set amount of tries on each one.
This isn't the first time we've posed for a portrait. Mother had one commissioned for our 10th birthday. Now it hangs in the foyer, which is delightful when prospective suitors come to visit.
So I'll have to remember the sequence and then start from the top so I don't risk doing this, which is just giving myself a little bit of a lock-in.
I can't remember a time when we weren't famous. I remember an interviewer asking us once if we felt like we were the same person. What sort of question is that to ask an 8-year-old? How would you even know? We have our fans, but most people just aren't comfortable with the idea of cloning.
That's fine. Then that should be crossed out now. And then Mordecai is the last one. And Mordecai don't flip, so that's over here.
Sorry, Mordecai, could I use your bathroom? It's okay, I just feel a bit sick. She'll be fine. Monday's always been a bit sensitive health-wise. Mother blames the surrogate.
Okay, so that's everything on everyone. No. Why did Mordecai not get activated? Why? Try again?
Sorry, Mordecai. Could I use your bathroom? It's okay. I just feel a bit sick. She'll be fine.
There was a clock chime.
Monday's always been a bit sensitive health-wise. Mother blames the surrogate.
Is that the before? Oh, okay, so I can't use the same thing either, so I can't use the same Mordecai 2 times. Okay. So it didn't count because I already put the portrait up there and collect Mordecai. Okay. Well, that's interesting because I assumed like Mordecai would then be a free space, but no. And here it goes different. Here it goes key job, gallery, Mordecai, fans, criminal. Okay. Huh. Well, that's interesting. Oh, and I guess I can put it here to reset it, but I don't have the little gems. Then it's only the problem of getting to use that darn key. Okay, now it shows. Great. Was that it? There we go. Okay, so it just needed to put it on show. We have a vase with blood. We have a chair with an upside down pentagram. We have desire.
Higgins said he was having strange dreams at the beginning. What type of dreams? I don't want to know. Just, if it starts to affect your work, then maybe see a doctor. I'm useless at these kind of things.
Okay. Oh, am I supposed to put one up here with desire? Well, in that case, what do I put here? I don't feel like I've gotten a very good clue as to who to put up here. But I guess I can only ask one of them. Oh, and I used one of their beads extra, so they're only on 2 now. That isn't great either, so faulty ones will drain you. So I'm gonna have to be careful. The burlesque dancer? Who has the diamond ring, perhaps? Let's ask her about desire.
The key is to be desirable, but just out of reach. I can tell it's working when they can't keep their eyes off me. Especially Leo. It's fun. Even Adam sneaks in sometimes, though he claims he doesn't. He thinks I don't notice. Miss Moonstruck brings out a different side of me. She doesn't care if it's taboo. She just does what feels good.
Okay. Oh, do I get more tries? Like, can I rotate through all of them? I can.
People can't just be happy anymore, can they? There's no zen. Enjoying just being. I wish there was some way I could just speed up the grieving process.
Okay. Very different type of desire there. And what do you desire, Otto?
So there's this woman that comes to all of my shows, and I don't know anything about her. And I mean all of my shows, like here, London, Montreal, Cologne. And she's caught my eye, but every time a show finishes and I come out to look for her, she's just gone, like disappeared.
Oh, you're certain she's real. And it's not just your imagination.
I've stopped using the word criminal to describe people at the manor. They're all just patients to me, waiting to be nursed back to health. I like the way they look at me when they're fixed.
Well, you go higher up on my suspect list.
We want to set up a training camp for young players to give them the same opportunities that we've had.
Well, one day, yes, but right now we need to focus on winning tournaments. #1 in the world, remember?
Okay, different desires for the twins. What about you?
I'd like to live a long and fruitful life, but I've inherited type 3 von Willebrands and type 2 diabetes from my mother. That's not a great combination. Nick my toe before bed, and tomorrow you shall find me a grave man.
Okay, I wanted to live a long life. Well, that's everything as far as I can tell. We got all the necessary puzzles. I'm assuming that you can then ask them about anything, but these are the ones that you actually... Like, the game is trying to tell you these are the ones that actually matters to this case. We solved this, which got us the key to go in and ask everyone about their desires, and did that. So I guess that means I'm ready to click... Oh! Police interview. Night 1. Can I put someone up here? Oh, it just shows me what I've asked them about. Oh, well, that's good. What does it show on the twins, which I went a bit all over the place with? Sire, gallery portrait, Mordecai fame. Okay, so it does show that I've asked them the question that didn't really gain me anything. I hope that doesn't come back to bite me. So then we go back to reality.
The night shift can feel pretty long, but pretty uneventful too, am I right? Am I? Right? You'll get used to it. I'm just glad I can get back to my normal sleeping pattern now. I did not enjoy your job. Have another good night.
Okay, so now I'm at day 2. And if this continues in the same way, that means that everything here is gone and I am just back to my normal job. Oh, there's a new note. Thanks for putting all those paintings out for me. Just 2 more days to go. Take care. Okay, so just 2 days, so it is a fairly short game then. Let's see, a painting of a glorious island. Well, that one's easy, that's just right here.
Merlehaven Island was discovered in 1953 by crab fishermen who'd sailed too far out of the wash. The island was populated by many great orc, even though they had been declared extinct.
A theater stage with ominous lighting. Okay. A slab of meat being carved into pieces. I know there was one painting that was supposed to be under the tagline, The Butcher. I'm assuming that's the one. Let's see, where are the other paintings? Last Orc, no. Marie's Farm, no. Oh, there's one. Several kegs in a cellar of sorts. Ah, they're the Butcher of Merlehaven. Where's the Butcher? There we go. That should be right.
A staple of popular folklore, the so-called Butcher of Merlehaven was the villain of many tales of missing pets, vanished children, and cannibalism.
Oh, goody!
The island's modern-day butcher, however, takes a more cosmopolitan approach and has recently begun working with a lab that offers synthesized meat.
So now we have the staff room key. Is there a box in here as well? There is. Crystal ball, showing a glimpse of something or somewhere. Revenge. I guess scrying in a crystal ball? If we learned anything from contradiction, scrying has definitely been one of them.
Crystal balls were banned on Merlehaven in the mid-1970s, along with all paraphernalia of divination, and now only appear in painted form or behind secure enclosures for educational purposes. The triumvirate, who jointly agreed to the necessity of the new law, cited the protection of mental health as the primary reason.
Huh. Okay, so scrying is forbidden in this place. Her. To protect people's mental health, you're not allowed to scry. Tornado ripping through the island. Flock of starlings, no. Ah, tornado. Hopefully that's the actual tornado and not just a name for something else. Oh, did I not select it? There we go. Come on. Select it and put it up. No? Oh, I was just clicking a bit wrong. Okay, fair enough.
The Tornado del Luna is Gray's depiction of a freak tornado that occurred in 1969, just after Apollo 11 touched down on the moon. The more superstitious inhabitants of Merle Haven thought it was a sign from Mother Earth that man should not be permitted to destroy the moon as it had her.
I'm assuming this is the chalk cellars?
The chalk cellars are home to one of Merle Haven's largest exports, Merle Port wine. Using water from a natural spring in the Aurora Woods, the wine is said to have great healing and sometimes hallucinogenic properties. It's also the only alcohol that licensed premises can serve at all times of the day.
Well, that's a bit strange, isn't it? Only one type. Now where do I put theater though? Not on revenge, that doesn't seem right. I mean, that could be the name of a theater, the Baconian. It could also be completely wrong. Do I have anything else? Oak Fair. I have no idea what they mean with oak. Marie's Farm. The Last Oak. Oh, what does that word mean again? Oh. Let's see. Huh. A seabird. A black and white seabird. Well, that doesn't make more sense. It's definitely not a farm. Let's try putting it up here on the Baconian.
The Baconian was founded in 1967 by Olivia Argenta, who believed Sir Francis Bacon was the true author of the works generally associated with Shakespeare. To this day, any play originally thought to be by Shakespeare can only be performed at the Baconian if it is credited to Sir Francis in the programme.
I see. Well, I can't say I quite agree with that policy, but oh well. Her theater, her rules. That's all of our main job duties done. So let's go over and press the button to start the other part of our job.
Miss Argenta just called me to ask for one of the grey portraits. Just pick any one of the 6 and leave it in reception. It's going away to be tested for authenticity, whatever that means. I think they all look hideous, so they're probably all authentic.
Okay. So, only one portrait. Hey, I might need some portraits later. I'll leave an easel or 2 in reception. I'll call to confirm how many, but it will be from the 6 muses themselves. Thanks so much. Okay, so it was 1 portrait. I don't have them in my inventory anymore. So I guess I have to go find them. Wait. Can Can I interact with you? Little gray dot? You disappeared. Huh. Okay. Who do we want to send off for authentication? Oh. I have no idea how that's gonna affect everything else. Let's just take all of them and I can go and see if we need them in the other room the same way we did last night. Because I would hate to send one off and lock that in and then I can't ask any questions. Instead of doing it the other way around. First ask questions and then send it off. Unless that's what the game wants me to. Kind of narrow it down, not give me all the clues anymore. Let's see. What's through here? Oh, this is just the main thing. Oh, the other bits is gone. But I did get the staff room key, so I forgot to use that one. What does it do? Oh, that's another portrait. And it has some notes on it. Morph girl. Person driving. Oh, perhaps I should have done this before I went to this side. Doesn't seem to be anything here though. I have questions for sure, but... Poe and Monroe, the complete series, yay! Okay, and this box, can I interact with it at all? No. Probably should have done that in the daytime. Can I use the telephone? The old-timey phone? No. Okay, so choose one portrait. Well... For some reason, only 3 of them have the little balls on them. Will sending them to Authenticity get more of them, or will it deplete them? To find out, let's send Otto. Let's try sending Otto's painting. So, goodbye, Otto. Hopefully you're not a killer. Don't look like there's anything else I can do. This puzzle thing here won't allow me to do anything. It won't allow me to click it. It won't allow me to read these notes if they were to be shuffled around. Nothing else changed in here. Nothing changed there. Try to move on to the next step. Okay, and now we're in the night 2 and I have to deal with having sent off Otto. Okay, so it was that I have to choose one that I don't want to question. Well, that's what I was suspected, but still... Oh! Staff room is different. Staff room is now a very long corridor. And then I can go up into major hallway, which have a lot of buttons and Roman numerals. Huh. Purification. Okay, and there's a little niche in here that takes me to a lot of blank cell phones. Tips hotline. No, we're not calling the tip hotline. Not yet, at least.
Higgins said he was having strange dreams at the beginning.
Okay.
What type of dreams?
So there's the phone about dreams, which we had, so that's collected there.
If it starts to affect your work, then maybe see a doctor.
Let me just check that everything else still looks normal and that there's nothing going on over here.
Something has changed.
Yeah, something indeed has changed. Does the TV still show the same thing? Or is it a new episode? Access is key is still the theme.
Gray's killer definitely knew him. Why? Because the crime scene had no signs of forced entry or exit.
Same.
And only his coveted diamond orc figurine was missing. Justice Hoon, who was deputizing at the time, surmised the killer must have used a key. How did they get that key? Hoon had two theories. Firstly, perhaps Gray had befriended one of his subjects, or was having a romantic relationship with one, and thus had given them a key. Secondly, and more plausibly, perhaps the killer had simply found...
Okay, so everything here is the same. But there's a door here now. But I don't hear any audio when I go through, which I assumed I would. But okay. Hopefully this is a new message? New episode? Oh, drugged by ketamine.
Mordecai Gray was subdued before his murder in the most devious of ways, by a debilitating injection to the neck. A toxicology report from the coroner revealed that Gray had been dosed with a near-perfect amount of ketamine, just enough to tranquilize him without inducing a heart attack. So our murderer knew exactly what they were doing. Or maybe they got lucky. Either way, Gray was thought to have staggered around for dozens of seconds until he finally lost consciousness. The method of delivery is still disputed. Some reports say it was via syringe, whilst others believe it was a tranquilizer dart, such as the ones favored by boar hunters on Merlin. What does this mean for our investigation, though? Well, the murderer needed access to the drug, a syringe or dart, and perhaps some medical knowledge, unless dosage is something they could easily look up on a public worldwide resource electronically.
So, needed ketamine. Need knowledge of dose. I mean, we know one person who had ketamine. There was also either syringe or dart. But that was Catherine, who actually is... If I just look at it, that's Dominic Serrant. Professor Myers. Who is actually Catherine, though? And here there are doors. Oh. Okay. So that's in there. And what's through here? Okay, so here we have that. And it's either goes from needle to deal or from heart to favor. Okay, so I need to find, does anyone need needle or heart? Needle or heart? Dominic needs needle, but only at the end. Lilith needs heart on number 2. Professor Myers also need needle on 2. And Xavier has heart on the bottom. That is not helpful. That is not helpful at all. I can completely disregard Otto because I don't have his painting. So whatever he had to say better not have been important. Okay, you know what? For my own sake, allow me to quickly note down things here. So, Dominic, 1 dreams, 2 help, 3 needle. Lilith is payment. It's heart. Followed with undulating hills. Okay, and then let's see. We can disregard Otto, so Myers wants help. Needle and alibi. Whereas Sunday wants alibi, help, and payment. And Xavier has divination, divination again, and heart. Okay, there. Now I have those all noted down, which will hopefully help when I then go and look at the list, and I can hopefully avoid locking myself in. Okay, did anyone have deal or favor high up on their list? No. No one has that one. Okay, so help is pretty far down on the list. So if it already says help, that is PM. Professor Myers. Does any one of them already say help? You do. So, Professor Myers, you go here.
He was dead, drowned in the Aurora woods. I think Jason was murdered, like your mother.
Excuse me? Our mother was murdered? And that turns to deal, which... yeah, that fits. That fits. Okay. So that's that one. If I use... oh, hi there, Costo. You coming to visit? Let's see. Next thing would be either dreams or problem. I have one that needs dreams. So if I could get... if I already have one that says dream, that shouldn't be an issue. Let's see, motive, divination, payment. Oh, and I can restore them here as well. That's good. Oh, there's a British telephone box. Huh. Can I interact with the telephone box in any way? No. And that door is locked. This one is not. Okay, so that leaves me to more. Well, that's good. Well, that's kinda creepy. And that's a phone. But I don't know who to call. If this is the clue, then it's that painting was called Her. Could that be it? Hope I don't,
No.
Okay, fine, it's not. Then I'm gonna keep looking around. Motive. Motive locked in a box. Oh. But I found a little ball. That could be useful. Problem. Heart. Deal. Alibi. There's dreams. And dreams will turn into help. And I do need a help after dreams, so that is fine. And then I'm gonna need needle, which is high up, so that's good. Yeah, that works. Not for you. Definitely not for you. That is for Dominic. Dominic needed dreams.
I dreamt I was dancing with a snake. One of those big yellow pythons. Adam was pleading with me to stop, but I couldn't. It felt too good. Like the snake's body was my body. And the more I danced, the stronger I got, twisting around him tighter and tighter until he was choking for breath. And then I woke up.
Uh-huh. And then that goes to help, which she needs as her second option.
Think of it as an investment in the arts. You're sponsoring a future star. The first award I win, I'll be sure to thank you.
So Dominic wanted financial help. And that allows us to ask about the needle. Did anyone else also need needle, by the way? Yes. 2 people need needle. Do I have 2 of those? Problem. That just goes straight through here. Payment, divination, motive, favor. I only get 1 of the needles. And there's no way of getting that back. That's a problem. That's definitely a problem. I didn't write that wrong down though, did I? No, she needs needle. And Professor Meyer needs needle. Oh well, let's finish with Dominic. And let's see what we can make happen.
Boxes of old rocks, photos, notebooks, needles, pills. It's all up in his old room. I know I need to get rid of it all. Some of it's pretty musty. I just don't know what to do with it.
That was pretty useless. That one went to motive. My question is, how do I get it back to needle? I mean, I don't know what happens after deal, so maybe it goes back? Maybe they rotate completely around? But regardless, that is Dominique completed. And let's see, we've done that one. So if I then go to... I need alibi, payment, and divination next. Did I need heart from anyone else? Yes, I do. I need heart from several. So I should try finding payment first. And I think I saw that. Yeah, 2 of these are already on deal. But deal doesn't lead to anything. Huh. And none of them need deal. But then again, there were also a bunch of pictures that started on Mordecai in the last room, so I guess I shouldn't be too caught up with that. Let's see. I needed payment for Lilith. Let's see.
There's a secret Undertaker's oath. The bodies of the dead, they must be respected. They're all people's loved ones, not toys to play with, so respectfully, no. If you want to paint still life, get someone to sit still.
Okay. I am slightly disturbed with the fact that he wanted to paint the dead, but fair enough. That turns to dreams, which I don't need. What I do, however, need is divination. I need divination for you.
You can travel to the mainland and knock yourself out with New Age stuff, but divination has been illegal here for decades. You know what they say about the spirit world and Merlehaven? That's why it's banned.
Okay, that now turns to alibi. So let's see. I then did payment with Lilith. I did divination with X. I do have someone who needs alibi. And that's Sunday, so I guess we can do Sunday next there.
I didn't tell her I was coming here today. I thought she'd probably try to drag herself out of bed, and she's really not well enough to do that. That's natural, though, isn't it? Lying to protect those you love?
Okay. So then I'm looking for help, heart, needle, and divination. I have a lot of motives, which isn't good. I'm never gonna get that needle back as far as I know, which is really annoying. And heart is on the top. So that's also gonna be a problem. Do I have anyone that says heart right now? I have one. Okay, so if I use heart there, then that should turn into divination. That means I'm still gonna lack one heart, but at least I get as much as possible out of this. Not you, Lilith. Lilith needed heart for her second. Xavier needed it for his third, but he needed another divination first.
We have had a couple of casualties, but I've saved people too. I injected one widower with epinephrine. She was having a heart attack and she wouldn't respond to CPR. A lot of them give out at the funeral.
Hi there, Bellcat. Hope you have a good night's sleep if you're heading off to bed. And yes, I have played a game similar to this one before, in the way that it is an FMV with a couch and people sitting on it. That was Dr. Decker, where we had to type out questions for them. Hi there, Olav. Hope you're having a good morning. So yeah, that's the one that I played that is fairly similar to this. Oh, there's a little bubble there. Didn't see you. Rarely remember something about the werewolf. Yeah, that's it. And then you had the actor who plays Lilith here, which we just watched, is the same one that played Marianne, who was the one who lured people into Cthulhu in that game. So that's the same actress. This company tends to rotate their actresses and actors, so they tend to be in several of their productions. So let's see, that was Heart Done, which gives me Wonder Divination, which I can then use with Xavier. Let's see. There he is. He can now get Divination. I think he's new though. I can't remember having seen him in anything.
You can travel to the mainland and knock yourself out with New Age stuff. But divination has been illegal here for decades. You know what they say about the spirit world in Merlehaven? That's why it's banned.
Okay, I was really hoping you would give me something new there. It didn't change over. Did it count? It counted, but it didn't change. Okay, so Lilith now need Undulating Hills. Although we can ignore. Needle, Alibi, Help, Payment, Heart. Okay, but why didn't it change? Divination should have gone down to Alibi. Is it because we had it before? Oh well, we have Undulating Hills here. So let's get Lilith up there.
You shouldn't have gone. People think it's a rush, passing out. But some of those bodies look like they've been microwaved by the time I pick them up.
Okay. And that turns now into favor. I don't think I need favor. Yeah, I like her acting. She does a good job at it. Let's see. So that's that one. So she's all good. So I need help, needle, and divination I already had. So heart. Well, the only way I can potentially get needle is if in this time they allow me to rotate completely. So if I put someone on deal, that will flip it back to needle. Which I can try. I have found a few extra of these little baubles that let me ask more questions. So I can refill them if I need to.
I know you've been asking for blood. I've got ears, Mordecai. You help me with my problem, and then you can have your payment.
You still creep me out. Oh no, it goes back to needle. Okay, so this time it allows it a complete rotation. That's good. That is good. They didn't do that last night. Then we can ask her about a needle.
We've got nurses for that sort of thing. If you need an injection, our nurses will give it. We don't leave needles lying around, though.
Okay. So that goes now to motive. Which is this one. I needed alibi, which means I need to find divination again, but divination didn't move. Why didn't divination move when I used it the second time around? Ah, there's an alibi. That works then. There we go.
I can literally get away with murder. Merlehaven's police department is run by myself and Justice Who.
Okay, you're not selling your case on your innocence there, lady. Bragging of how you could get away with murder doesn't help. Think I missed the other system with the text. I mean, that is a completely different game, because in that game, the premise is that you're a therapist. In this case, you're a night guard at a gallery featuring the paintings of a dead painter, and somehow you're having these hallucinations things where you're trying to figure out who murdered him. So it's a very different premise. Very different premise. Let's see, if to get help, I need to use dreams, and to get heart, I need to get through favor. So either find heart, favor, or what was the last one? Dreams. I mean, she seems like a show-off, yes. Yeah, she does. Pox. Motive, no. Problem, no. Dreams. Dreams was a thing. Dreams led to something. I can't remember which one. But I am technically done asking Dominique questions, so we can use her portrait to just spin it around. Did I ask her about dreams already? I did, then that's no good. Let's see, am I done questioning Lilith? Yes, I am, and I haven't asked her about dreams, so that's better. She also has 3 of the little orbs left, so that should be fine.
They're not nightmares as such, just the day unpacking itself. Whoever's in the morgue, if I've been preparing someone, I tend to dream about them. Well, not about exactly. It's more like I am them and I'm having their dream. It's weird, but it's cheaper than cinema tickets.
Sure it is. Okay, and then we get help, which we needed for Sunday. There we go.
She's completely into the Mexico thing. She's been courtside in a wheelchair telling me how to improve. Well, she's been barking orders and bashing my serve, but you know what I mean. I actually think it might be helping.
Helping her or helping you? Then that goes down to deal. Now she needs payment. I am unsure which one precedes payment. But I'm looking then for payment or heart. Payment or heart. Before payment is motive. But I can just flip favor if I need to. I have several of those. But do I have a payment ready to go? No, I don't. Okay, so I'm gonna have to use some more. Portraits extra. Okay, so if I flip that to hearts, that leaves me done with Savior. So let's see, who haven't I asked about favor this turn? I haven't asked Dominique about favor. No, not Savior. I need him for later. There we go.
Cherry tried out for the lead role that I ended up getting. She could have kept this one for herself, but she persuaded them to let me audition. It's kind, right? She's a good person. But I'm still glad I beat her. See, I'm a snake.
Okay. And that gives me heart, which I needed for you.
I use 40 mils of ketamine per boar. Some of them can weigh around 100 kilograms. And that knocks them out for about 15 minutes.
Oh, you are very...
without stopping their heart.
Oh, you are very familiar with this. You are going up the suspect list, mister. You are definitely going up the suspect list. Because that means that you definitely have the qualifications for the ketamine part of the murder. Because that's need access to ketamine, has knowledge of those. You have proven both of those. Access is key. Either give a key or found a spare key. I believe you could have done either. They are trying to appear more guilty, aren't they? And now that one's back on divination. But what I needed left for the last one is payment, which means I need to find motive. Now, who do I want to ask the question of motive? I don't want to... These are only down to 2, so I don't want to use either of those. Did I ask the twins about motive? No, I didn't. But you know what? I'm suspicious of Savior now, so let's use his picture on motive.
I need to understand why you put blood in the paintings. I saw you measure it out quite carefully before mixing it in with the paints. Is it some kind of blood magic, Mordecai?
It's probably what allows me to watch these clips. And then Sunday on payment. And I think that's it. That should be the last one.
Fun fact, my blood actually belongs to my parents. You have to get their permission if you want to use it for any scientific purposes. But it's okay. I won't tell if you don't.
Okay, let's bring the painting with us. That was also the chime of the bell that indicates we have done everything. Well, except Otto, but Otto is out. Out of commission. This is just a dead end. So that's all of the interrogation done. Is there a new puzzle? No, it's the same puzzle as yesterday. So no new puzzles for more keys. Then of course there's this entire thing, which I have no idea what to do with. Surgeon. Portrait Netherland eyes. Can I choose things here? The mother. Desire. Love, hate, cheat. Okay. Deal, favor, fear, abuse. Blackmail, greed, steal. The clockmaker. So, did I miss something first? If I click you now, what happens?
Xavier Hahn hardly finished anything he started. His mother hated him, his wife tried to kill him, and like a smitten schoolboy, he fell in love with his teacher.
Okay then. Can I change it to hate? No. It can only be desire. And it shows that I have currently none correct. Here I have both job and desire with Miss Moonstruck. Huh.
Dominique, the burlesque ballerina. Whilst it seemed like everything was against her, I think we all know Dominique only had herself to blame.
Okay. With Lilith, we have desire there and payment up there with a cadaver.
Lilith Rendell ate up everyone and everything that got in her way. If you knew her real secret, you'd be as good as dead. But on the bright side, she'd handle everything for you.
Okay. What do you have to say about the twins?
Sunday and Monday Finch, spoiled brats whose names were almost as pretentious as they were. They thought they were so perfect, but they were born with fatal flaws.
Huh. Okay. And how about the professor?
Vice Justice Catherine Myers, a narcissistic megalomaniac who thrives on controlling others. Fortunately, Mordecai managed to shake off her spell.
I don't think I need to bring the pictures to this, no, but we can try. The pictures kind of already are there, so they won't let me put anything up on the wall. There's no empty space. And then we have Otto.
Otto Pipistrel, a drunken womanizer who became increasingly jealous of the puppet he'd created. A puppet that had outgrown its master and was pulling its own strings.
I see. Then there is this entire thing. Mordecai, escape, story, Starling, murder, ritual, royals, Catherine. Can I technically put in the picture of Sunday here? No, I can't. Can I click these buttons? No. But I feel like I'm missing something. Okay, but can I, can I use the phone for this? If I call that number, which would be 10511. Or would be, I mean, if I wanted to do it as a total number. Depends on if I want several numbers, if I want one single one, but it's a phone, so a high number wouldn't make sense. Even 10 needs to be done in a 1 and a 0. Because I never found out what that phone was for. And I am a bit hesitant about leaving and starting a new day, when there are several things here that still makes me very puzzled. There's a tips hotline. I don't really want to use the tips hotline unless I have to. But I will admit to being fairly confused about how to progress at this point. That is the normal gallery. That should be fine. Nothing should have changed here. Nothing suspicious should happen, except that this is now red. That is very suspicious.
From what I can tell, the catacombs under the henge served as a safe place for the witches of Merlehaven for years. The excavation in 2011 was paid for by the Argenta family. I suppose they'd moved their stuff out by then.
Huh. So that is just a normal gallery. And that is the room that we unlocked last time. I don't think anything has changed in here. This should still be just the sire. It is. We didn't unlock anything on the other side there. So if a door opened somewhere, it should have been over here. When we completed the thing. When we completed that, a door should have opened somewhere around here. You'd think. So, did I just miss it? Did this door open now, perhaps? No, I still need a key to that. And I still need to somehow figure out this. Okay, I can do one. Can I do 0? No, I cannot do 0. Operator is blocked.
No.
Okay, so 1 is the first number in the sequence. Well, I guess I can try to brute force it. It doesn't seem to hold it against me.
Oh no.
Oh no, it changes. Oh, that's not good.
No.
Oh, that's not good. Is it the one that blinks first? M? Oh, it is memory game. Oh, I just missed it. I missed it. Well, in that case, it's fine. 692. I feel silly for missing that. 6926. 6, 9, up to 2, and back to 6. 6, 9, 2, 6, 6. 6, 9, 2. Whoop. Go back there. 6, 6. 6, 9, 2, 6, 6, 8. Very well. 6, 9, 2, 6, 6, 8.
Yes.
Okay, and where did the key come? Where's the key? Ah, there it is. Okay, so we now have a key. Let's select the key and unlock the door. An urn with flowers. Can I smash it? No. But I can't collect it. Oh, should I have collected the other urn as well? Is that a thing?
No, they don't. What you're talking about is more likely psychometry. I felt the same thing when I was working the night shift. I could pick up a painting and it would show me a memory of itself. Perhaps it's really strong in you, and you think that you can see it. Don't freak out. Stop touching the paintings.
Can I interact with the chair, by the way? Oh! Okay, chair is fast travel point. I didn't need that, but good to know. Maybe I should grab the other urn then. I was unaware that I could pick those up. I thought I tried it. But I'll take an urn or two. Yeah, I wouldn't say we're at extremely spooky yet. Slightly strange, for sure. We are a night shift guard who's currently having some really weird hallucinations, or it's a real weird world. In these games, either one is equally possible. Let's see. So if I choose this and put it up, what do you tell me about paint?
I've been reading up on you, Mordecai Grey. Your paintings are worth thousands, tens of thousands. You've got connections all around the world. I want to make a deal.
Okay, so you want to make a deal for money. That's fine. That fits with your character that we have been presented. You did want a financial backer.
Mrs. Marshall wanted to see her husband's body before it had been fully prepared. She begged to do it herself, so I left for a while. But then when I came back, the body had gone. Allegedly, she taxidermied him, stood him in her hallway.
I mean, I feel like that's not very much allegedly. I feel that's very simple to figure out, did she or did she not? Yeah, this one got weird real quick. We started with normalcy. It's like, just put this painting up on the wall. This is your job as the night guard. And then we tried to watch TV and everything went weird after that point. So it's it didn't got weird until we tried to watch TV while on the job, Bellcat. So maybe that is the moral of the story. Don't watch TV before falling asleep.
You really don't remember being a patient at the manor? For defacing public property? The lighthouse? You don't remember any of it?
Let's see.
Well, you don't need both of us here for the painting anyway. I can pretend to be her. Let's see, she would sit like this. Oh, Sunday, can you fetch my cardigan? I'm so cold. Was that mean? That sounded mean, didn't it?
You didn't mean for it to sound mean, but I guess that's the thing. Your twin was born with all of the feelings and things, but she has a sickly body, whereas you are perfectly healthy, but lack the empathy and feelings part. Guess that's what he meant with that they were faulty by birth.
Why did you paint a doorway on the lighthouse? You're not Banksy. There's already a door on the lighthouse. It didn't need another one.
We painted the door on the lighthouse? Okay. Can I now access this motive book? No. I still have several gems available on each picture. Do I have any more that says ask about motive? I do. I could ask for motive about multiple people. Which one have I asked motive for though? I know I put motive on one of them. I know I asked one of them for motive, but I can't remember which one. Let's see. Motive is to get to payment, so it was at the end. Because I needed another payment. Who did I ask for motive? I don't want to accidentally drain the wrong one. I don't think I asked you for pain. For motive. Yes, I did. Didn't I? I can no longer remember. Okay, let's try motive on you. That one I definitely haven't seen. You're holding an urn. I would have remembered that.
Oh, that's very kind of you.
Oh no, not an urn, a
Please
clock.
thank Mr. Hahn for me as well. I'm sure Monday will love it. I don't for a second believe a clock can cure her, but I have to humour her. She gets upset if she thinks I'm making fun. Do I have to pay for it?
Okay, so she gets a clock. Do I have any other ones for motive? I do. I have one here. I haven't asked you for your motive, I think. No, I did. That looks familiar. That looks familiar. That does not look familiar.
Have you ever wanted to commit a crime? Just for the thrill of it? Or for survival, maybe?
Okay, why did that make the bell chime and I got an achievement? Huh. Does that mean I unlocked the book for motive because I asked several people about motive, or I asked the right person about motive? Did this get unlocked somehow? No, maybe it was just a really important thing to ask her about motive. Let's see. Where was the room with everything in it? Wasn't that over here? No. No, it wasn't. It was the other end, wasn't it? Oh, now I'm going back this... Yeah, I'm going to staff room. That's correct. That's where I'm going. Staff room. Because somehow something rang. And that has to be important somehow, because it only usually does that when I finished a deduction of some sort. Did anything change in here? Paint. No. Did this thing change?
Vice Justice Catherine Myers, a narcissistic megalomaniac who thrives on controlling others. Fortunately, Mordecai managed to shake off her spell.
No, nothing changed there. Huh. Well, it definitely gave me that bell notice, like you're done with something. Nothing up here, though. Nothing has changed. Do I now have one more phone screen? Yes, I do. I now have that one and that one. Tips hotline. I think I'm done with today. Do I use the tip hotline just to make sure that I'm done with the day, or do I just assume that I'm good? Night 1, night 2. Dreams help, needle payment heart, motive divination. Oh yeah, this is where I can see what I've asked everyone about. Oh, there's a little note here. They occupy me with their stories, but it's the police interviews that will help me solve this murder. 3 questions, all in order, then touch their name. What? Then touch their name? I was supposed to touch the names?
I told you I don't
Oh.
have a key. There was a spare key above the door, but that's not much use when you're locked inside.
Locked inside?
He liked to lock the doors when he painted me.
So you knew where the spare key was?
Obviously, I just told you.
Well, now I feel silly. Okay, so, Dominic knew where the spare key was.
I had a locksmith make 2 keys for Mordecai and change the lock.
We only found one.
Well, then you've still got one to find.
Do you have a key?
No. Why would I? Keeps one above the doorway.
You knew about the spare?
Didn't everyone?
Isn't that the second key? Isn't the spare the second key? Oh well, Lilith also knew about the spare key. Let's see, Otto?
I'd used it once, months ago. I mean, I'd left Pip there and needed to get him for a gig.
Did you keep the key?
Nah. Oh, actually, now you mention it, I can't remember. Maybe I've still got it.
Otto with a question mark for spare key.
I didn't know about the key.
Did he ever leave you alone in the loft?
Also Inspector
No.
Jenks.
I don't get myself into those kinds of scrapes.
I really wish he had a full acting job, but...
Did Mordecai give you a key to his studio?
No.
What about your sister?
No.
It says here, you and your sister received youth cautions for unlawful entry a few years ago.
Yes, but that was false. Father was just trying to teach us a lesson. He got one of his friends to dress up like a police officer to scare us. That wasn't pretend.
Could potentially open locks. Let's see. Of course everyone knew about the spare key, except Professor Myers for some reason. Professor Myers denied having any knowledge of the key.
I told him to get one, so yes, I knew about the spare key.
Did you ever use it?
A couple of times, yes.
Okay, and you
That
also
man
did
was
it.
probably late to his own funeral.
Did you go to his funeral?
No. Did you?
Let's see. So then we got all the information we needed from the key. Now let's go do the same thing about motive, I guess. Except for Otto, which I ruled out, which is a bit shame. If I'd watched that, I would probably have ruled out Professor Myers. Since she didn't know access about the key.
Pharmacy said you collected syringes and ketamine a few months ago.
Those are my dad's. I've been meaning to get rid of them.
Why does your dad need ketamine?
He doesn't. He's dead. It was for his breathing.
And this was something he administered himself?
No, I did it. He could barely move by that point.
I feel this would have been great to have in the beginning. Before I ruled people out, but... Oh well, Dominique, suspect.
Ketamine can be pretty lethal.
Do you own any?
I've never noticed that little scar on your cheek. It's quite cute.
Do you own any ketamine?
No, I don't own any. I found it.
You... Okay, so you have access to it. That's... If you found it, that's still... that still makes you a suspect, I'm afraid, Lilith. Professor Myers...
I'm sure you already know there's ketamine at the manor.
Do you have access to it?
I have a key, yes.
Anything gone missing recently?
I don't know. I'd have to check.
Well, you're also the only one that doesn't know about the key, so unless you're lying to me, which I feel would be bad game design in this particular thing where clearly I'm supposed to remove suspects. You're ruled out.
Your parents recently obtained ketamine via the pharmacy. Do you know why?
Well, you'd have to ask them. But they sometimes use animals as test subjects. Perhaps they needed to anesthetize them.
Do you know where they keep it?
In the lab, I presume, in our basement.
So you could have access to it if you wanted.
If I wanted, but I didn't.
Okay, so you also technically had access, but you don't seem to know much about the dosage.
I'm not allowed within 100 feet of ketamine. Mother had an injunction.
Against ketamine?
Yes. I've dabbled in the past, and she thought it was the best way to keep me clean.
You're a mother's boy.
It's an injunction. I'm a law-abiding citizen.
No, the detective is very clear that you're just a mama's boy. Okay, so you have the knowledge, but apparently you're not allowed anywhere near it. I'm still suspicious of you, though. So if I have to rule out more people, who do I rule out? Probably the only person who didn't know about the spare key. I'll rule out Professor Myers. I don't necessarily think Sunday either would be there. So maybe I rule both of those out, but let's see. Let's see how many the game forces me to rule out this time. I'm a bit sad that we lost the opportunity to question Otto, but oh well. Let's sit down, watch some TV, and return to reality.
You think the floors are a bit lumpy, right? Well, Miss Argenta said this place was built on a hellmouth, and I'm pretty sure that's just an old movie reference, but I guess if you see any vampires, then stake 'em. They don't show a valid ticket. Be careful tonight. They've reopened Mordecai's murder case, and I'm expecting trouble. For you. So, you know, stay safe.
Do I have any equipment to stay safe with? Just a reminder, it's your last night tonight. 3 nights on, 4 nights off. What a job, eh? See you in the morning. Let's just check the back, because I don't want to accidentally miss something. Okay. So this is the last night. Does that mean I have to pick a murderer now? I'm not ready to pick a murderer right now. Oh! What happens at Gallery Argenta stays at Gallery Argenta. Please do not take works of art home, Sasha. Well, I kind of been doing that. Oops. My bad. I guess I had all the pots and things in my inventory. I probably should have placed them somewhere. I'm not quite sure where. Rails entering an underground tunnel. A penguin-like creature. Merry-go-rounds spattered with silhouettes. Figure with irises emerging from a lake. Huh. I mean, 3 days on, 4 days off is a very good, good condition indeed. Okay, the last orc. I think that is the penguin. Let's see if I'm correct.
The fabled great auk was originally thought to be extinct when the last specimens were killed in 1844 on Eldey, off the coast of Iceland. But they reappeared in 1953 along with Merlehaven itself. Sadly, for the remaining auk, they were hunted to extinction again by the crab fishermen who settled here.
Harsh. You managed to get back if they're on the brink of extinction before, and then nope, back you go. Okay, and then we have the fair.
On the 16th of April 1953, the crew of a fishing trawler first discovered Merlehaven Island. This day would come to be known as Merlehaven Day, the island's birthday, and every year it's celebrated with the arrival of the Orc Fair.
Oh, there's a box. Gathering of birds depicted above the annual fair. Well, that has to be a flock of starlings, right?
One surprising fact in Merlehaven's natural history is the dramatic increase in starlings populating the island. Numbers of these iridescent birds have massively declined on the UK mainland, yet Merlehaven seems to attract more and more every day, leading to several spectacular and prophetic murmurations. What magic power does the island hold over these birds?
Let's see, then we have the mines. No, the mines. There we go.
Now a spectacle for tourists, Merlehaven's coal mines were operational for over 2 decades before being shut down. Mallow coal is exclusive to Merlehaven, a type of coal that is spongy to the touch and burns brighter and longer than hard coal. However, the life expectancy of a Mallow coal miner was around 2 years, and because of this, mining was made illegal in 1975.
Now that's a job I wouldn't want. But yeah, poor penguins. Clearly too tasty. Let's see. Marie's farm, we have that.
Generally recognized as one of Mordecai Gray's more whimsical pieces, this painting depicts Marie's farm in 1975, when farmer Marie Abernathy claimed she woke up to find all her chickens were levitating, as if lifted by an invisible hand. Unsurprisingly, Marie's story was met with ridicule, with some blaming it on the work of a poultrygeist, while others called for an exorcist.
So what's the last one then? Revenge. Yeah, I can see that that would be titled Revenge.
Revenge of the Lake Woman is another work from Gray's dream period, depicting a woman rising from the lake in Aurora Woods. Some people speculate it's semi-autobiographical, as Gray's mother drowned in the same place when he was just 5 years old.
You say drowned. Someone else has said that she was murdered. But we have completed the gallery. We have done our day job. Well, not day job, it's still the night shift, but we have done our main job. Which means... Oh, I never clicked this bus, by the way.
Welcome to Gallery Argenta. I'm Jamie, your jovial art museum information educator. Push my buttons and see how I respond.
Yep, I figured that one out on my own. I mean, Poltergeist was pretty good. I will admit that. Okay, and then we go to the next phase.
Hey, could you set aside a couple of Gray's portraits for me, please? Just leave them in reception. One of them's going to be going on a permanent vacation, so don't pick your favourites. Thanks.
Okay, choose portraits. How many? Okay, 2. Oof. No, we have one more thing. This is also part of the non-hallucination part of the night. Just choosing portraits. That is still... We're still sane. We still haven't gone to the other side. Let's see. Choose 2 portraits. One of them will permanently be lost. So don't put your main suspect there. Okay, so let's see. I don't like her, but according to the testimonies, it's one of the few ones who absolutely have no idea about the key. So let's put her away. And then I feel we can also eliminate Sunday, the twins, because they didn't know about the key. And while it was said that they could potentially open the locks because they had a criminal record for it, they also didn't seem to have much knowledge about ketamine. They were like one of the few ones who didn't have much knowledge about it. And I don't feel like Xavier is completely exempt just because he has a injunction to not touch ketamine. I feel that that's not enough. So I don't want to lose him permanently yet. So let's enter mystery solving phase. Okay, night 3. Night 3. Oh. Hey, just wanted to put all this painting or has a gift for you. Okay. And now I have all the jars back. And I have an orc. Does these open anything?
Find the crystal ball.
The crystal ball? It's right there.
From what I can tell, the catacombs under the henge served as a safe place for the witches of Merlehaven for years.
This is new. This wasn't here earlier. This is also a crystal ball.
Banning all paraphernalia of divination was passed to stop the
talking about what the mayor spent. Can I push it? Can I do anything with it? Is it gonna follow me down the stairs? Huh. This is the one that the key tends to appear on. But what's the puzzle? How do I make you move?
The Butterfly Park is incandescently beautiful with its water fountains and Art Nouveau sculptures. Gray idolized and adored his mother, whom that is until he realized that the Merle and said she would rise again actually can't live back what was like the Feniseca Tarquinius. He never did mention and enjoys.
Can I place that on the pedestal? I think I clicked off the pedestal there, but... Oh dear! That did a thing. Okay then. You don't like the penguin, I get it! You have very big problems against penguins. Can I get my penguin back? No? Completely smashed? Okay.
Yes, very Mona Lisa.
What?
Yes, very Mona Lisa.
Very Mona Lisa. Greed. Okay, I can do my last pictures here. What do you have to say about greed?
I can't help that I want it all. Love, success, fame, passion. And I'm not going to apologize for it. All this island does is take, take, take. So I'm going to grab whatever I can get.
Clearly the penguin, Clearly the penguin has done something to offend the crystal balls. Jesus fuck, Facebook me. I don't find that as spooky, but I guess if you don't quite catch it and it kind of goes on in your side vision, then sure.
It wasn't kids. I staged the break-in.
What
Her
break-in?
daughter said she wanted to see her mum's body, but I'd already eaten the kidney and liver.
Excuse me?
You'd think everyone was doing transplants by the state of my mortuary.
Excuse me? Okay, I don't necessarily think that you killed Mordecai, but you eat the... Oh well.
Well, firstly, I'd like Pip back, and then we can discuss the money issue. Feels powerful doing this kind of thing, doesn't it?
Okay, so you're blackmailing Mordecai for some reason. I definitely shouldn't have gotten rid of you. Oh, darn it. Okay, I got the sisters back. So it was only the other one that disappeared.
You're twisting my words. I never said she was holding me back. She was my sister. How dare you? How dare you assume to know us? She was my soulmate.
Yeah, I don't think you did it, so that's fine. Saria, what do you have to say for yourself?
Caroline was going to prison either way. I didn't blackmail her. She took the fall for Mother. I was supposed to pay her some of my inheritance. She was addicted to money.
But who is Caroline? Okay, well, we got all of those, and I feel I definitely got some more information out of that. So let's go back and have a look at all the other stuff. Let's see, that was the day 1 video. Nothing new has happened here. Then we went here. This was day 2. Which I guess I could now quickly do auto. I have the extra crystal ball, so I can do that. We just need to quickly get help, divination, and dreams. Help would require dreams first, though. Please tell me I have one that just says help. Thrill? Thrill is even on the list. Survival? Problem? Deal. Oh, it's changed. No. Oh, I was hoping I could go back and maybe question him about the first ones. Doesn't look like it. Problem and dream. Well, I can probably get dreams, but let's go and check the day 3 first. And then I can always go back. What you got for me, Poe?
Incapacitated and tied to a chair with climbing rope, Mordecai Gray would finally meet his end. Stabbed to death with an antique silver dagger. Finding the murder weapon is often a pivotal moment in any murder case, but sadly, not this time. The silver dagger had been dumped in an alley behind Sunvale Parade in a commercial wheelie bin. With no prints or trace evidence to go on, it was fortuitous that the only antiques dealer on Merlehaven, Ishmael Gauchi, remembered selling the piece just weeks before. But who did they sell it to? None other than Mordecai Gray. But was it really Mordecai? The transaction had been made with an envelope of cash, and the purchaser was wearing motorcycle leathers and a helmet, obscuring their identity.
Okay.
Ishmael stated that the buyer asked for the piece by its display case number. A very important point. Why? Because the dagger had only been available inside the store since the beginning of October, so the murderer or their accomplice must have visited the antiques dealer in that time.
Must have visited the antique dealer. Before in October. Silver dagger. Motorcycle helmet. And gloves. Okay. Blobber is the killer? I think we can rule out Blobber Kitty, but who knows? Wait, can I not... Wasn't this the way back? Did I get locked out? I did. I think. No, now it came back. What? Okay. You be weird, game. You be weird. Let's find a room that will tell me what I need to know. Okay, here's the numbers for this one. So we go weapon, fair, money, blackmail, who knows, abuse. And then we have antique, soul, cheat, who knows, steal, power. I mean, the killer has unusual detailed knowledge of 1500s Europe, but... Okay, so here we go. Let's bring out the notebook. So D for Dominique, and she wants to be asked about evil. And then cheat. And then abuse. Then we have Lilith, who needs to be asked about steal, soul, and cheat. Then we have Otto. Now Otto needs to be asked about abuse, then cheat, then evil. I don't like how many of them have the exact same word. That's gonna make it harder for me. Then we have Professor Myers, which I don't have the picture for anymore, so I can skip her. Then we have Sunday. Sunday wants... Well, not once, but needs to be asked about soul, cheat, and power. And let's see. Xavier is steal. I think he's the only one. No, he's not the only one with steal. Darn it. And he also wants to be asked about soul and evil. There we go. Okay, there we go. We have all of those noted down. What's behind here? Money. And the puzzle is revolving a ticket booth. Ooh, another little bubble. I will take that. What do you do? Wait, is it remember the thing? Because I do not remember. I did not look good enough. What is my purpose here? Is it to recreate the pattern? Because I did not memorize the pattern. But I can just flip everything, it seems. Everyone has the same sides. And it doesn't give me any failed, which is weird. Okay, if I try again, what happens? Okay, so it was failed there. Okay, so I need to do that first. So, memorize. 1, 2, 2. Okay. So, you, and you. I think that was it? No. Okay, try again. So little pyramid and then those two. Shouldn't be hard. That's what you showed me. There we go. Give me the key. Could I made like a zoomer kid and taken picture of the pictures? Nah. Nah. Can't do that. And let's see, there's more things here. We have power, we have soul, weapon, abuse, and cheat. Let's see, but where's the door that needed that key? I can't remember having seen a locked door even. Did I miss the locked door? Oh yeah, I did. Oh, right there. Let's see. Let's get that door unlocked right away. And then we go with greed.
As far as I know, the Argentas were a family of jewellery makers. The paintings were added once it was open to the public. Actually, I'm not sure how many Argenta pieces we have anymore. Most of them were sold or returned. There was a display case somewhere with the Argenta work in, but, maybe it's gone?
And this one has greed, but didn't we already ask them about greed? Now I'm uncertain, but wasn't greed the same thing that we asked about down in the room with the bowling, well, not bowling ball, but crystal ball? Wasn't that also greed? Was it just in case you didn't accidentally stumble into that room and found it? Is that the point? Or maybe they'll give me different answers up here. Who knows? Who knows? Let's start looking at this chart though. So I am gonna need 2 steel. Steels come from unknown. That is a problem. But if I do either... If I start with either Dominique or Otto, which means I need to find either evil or abuse. Evil is the other blank one. Okay, so evil is one of the blanks. But I don't know which one. So evil currently leads either to abuse or steal. Let's see. Soul is there. Cheat is there. Abuse is there. Power. Power is there. Huh. Then I don't know what the last one is. Clearly didn't foresee that, no. But it's there. It exists in the game, so clearly they did foresee it. Otherwise there would be nothing there. Okay, so I need to find either evil or abuse. Evil. Okay, so in that case we put Dominic's photo up here. We put Dominic's photo or painting up here. There we go. Let's see.
I think my dad brought something with him back from the mines. Something that's scratching in the walls. I'm never going to get off this rock.
Okay. And that goes to steal. So evil goes to steal. Which means whatever word I don't know goes to abuse. Now, steal I need for 2 people. Let's start with Xavier. No, actually let's start with Lilith. Lilith has more motive currently. What did you steal, Lilith?
Insurance, banking, telecoms. Johnsons didn't need funerals too. They were trying to capitalise on Steve's death. That's why I messed up their mortuary. I was angry.
Okay. I really wish I could look more into each person's story here, but I guess that is why you also play it multiple times. So that led then to power. Now I don't need power for anyone except one, and that's at the end, so I can leave that picture for a while now. Antique. I don't think I saw antique on the list. Oh, but there's another steal. Great. Then we can put Xavier's photo there. There we go.
Caroline convinced Mother to change her will, leaving me as sole beneficiary instead of the Orc Society. Before we married. I'm not the greedy one.
Oh, sure you're not the greedy one. You just want to steal money from penguins. Just want to steal money from the poor penguins. I like to think that the Orc Society is just for helping the penguins, not the actual place. So let's see. I need... No, antique is there, so that's not it. I need soul, and I need cheat. Didn't you turn to cheat? No, that was power. Fair, I don't need. Money is also absolutely useless. Was there anything behind here? That was the devil. What did the devil lead to? Devil isn't on there, which means devil is the last one, so devil leads to abuse. Okay, so devil, arrow to abuse. So let's see, I need that, but let's focus on what I have first. We have blackmail, don't need that. We have cheat, which I needed. I needed that for Dominic.
Someone sent Adam security footage from the bar of me and Leo.
It's a completely different couch, though.
Everything.
And completely different background.
I just wanted to be loved.
Totally fair. Totally fair. There's some of the similar actors, but the set is very different from Dr. Decker. But of course, they could just be good set designs. Let's see. We have abuse. So I can either finish her or I can start on auto. Let's start on auto instead. Oh no, actually let's... No, let's go with auto. Auto needs it more. Oh, I have to remove it first. You can't just replace it. I guess they're heavy. I guess I need both hands. Okay, so auto and abuse.
You're like my dad. All charm and holier than thou on the outside, hiding the devil on the inside. He hit me. That's why I was in my room. I was hiding from him. I was too scared to come out.
Okay. I'm not sure how that's gonna relate to the case, but I feel for you. Soul. We need soul for... Not you. We need soul for Sunday.
Sometimes I look at Orlando and I wonder if he felt like this when his twin died. Monday and I shared the same soul, but she's taken it with her. I don't think I'll ever get it back.
Okay. Now that one gets back to cheat, which I now need for so many of these. Oh boy. But I can use it for auto first, because that will get it back down to evil, which I also need.
You told her that you'd paid for her to pose naked, so a lie and a betrayal. And my ex-fiancé thinks you're a better catch.
Oh, we stole your fiance, did we? Would you say that makes me evil?
Do you have an addiction, or do you just thrive on deceit?
Okay. Then we go back to steal, which I don't need. Let's see. We have weapon, weapon, evil, and power. I do need evil, but I need soul first. how do I get soul? Because I need soul for 2 of them. I need soul and I need cheat. And I get soul before cheat, so that makes most sense. So I need to turn... I need to turn an antique to get soul. And I'm gonna need to do that so many times. And that means I'm also probably gonna have to flip some of the powers. But let's use the antique one first. Not on you. I've already done you. Let's see. Oh wait, I already done you. I've done all of your things. Yes, you can go on antique. Oh, but I also... Oh, no. No, I can't. How did I get abuse? Which one led to abuse? The devil. The devil led to abuse. Did I have one of the devil? I did. Because then I can finish her and... No, not you. I can finish with Dominique and then I can use her picture to rotate. So that would be perfect.
I saw it for myself. Sitting on customers' laps, wrapping my arms around them and slipping their watches off their wrists. It was me, but it wasn't me. I can't explain it, but I didn't do it.
Okay, and then same for abuse.
Leo says I'm lucky he didn't call the police, that I'd abused my position. It doesn't matter anyway, the rumors have already started. Everyone thinks I'm a thief. Adam thinks I'm a cheat. So I'm already cancelled.
Okay, I see no reason why you would kill the painter. So, as far as I'm concerned, you're pretty clear, Dominique. Okay, so I want to try saving up Otto, but I can now use Dominique to make Antique be flipped. Because I think she has 2 bulbs left.
We were supposed to be looking at rings this week. I wanted something antique. Not that we could afford it. I wonder how long I would have kept the pretense going if Adam hadn't found out. I think I really would have married him. Just so I didn't have to be alone.
Not a good reason to marry someone, but oh well. Now I can choose between Lilith and Xavier. Which one? Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh. Oh no, never mind. That's fine. I can do Savior because I think I have evil somewhere. And I can use that. So soul?
It's the blood in the paintings, isn't it? Somehow, that's how you're doing it. Making us see and hear things that aren't there. You're trying to steal our souls.
I commend your acting. Let's see. I think I had evil upstairs. I mean, that's the thing I like about these games, is the more the actors just go all in for it, and don't care if it gets a bit overemphasized or it goes into campy. That's just amusing. It's the few times when they try to hold back and take themselves too seriously. That's when it fails, in my opinion. I'd rather you go into campy than you go and you don't play it up enough.
The twin. She's dead, isn't she? And you gave her my clock.
Well, that was your clothes.
I'm not interested in posing for you today. I came here to give you one last chance to explain yourself. Who are you, Mordecai? Did you kill that girl?
Okay, so we gave away a clock, and he suspects us for murder. Well, that's that. Okay, so I have 2 left, which means I need soul and cheat. Soul and cheat. Which one did I need to flip for that again? So let's see. That was antique that I need to do to get soul. But I do have cheat. So I can do that on this one already.
Monday said I would need to cheat to win anything without her. So I threw my racket, and it hit her in the head. But that wasn't what killed her. It was your damn clock.
How did our clock kill her? Yes, Neemblub, it has been 3 hours. I have been playing since 5 AM. So then I need power, which I have here. I had an early start today. A very early start.
I know it won't be her exactly. But I don't want to be on my own.
Okay, so you're having another clone I've made, I'm sensing.
They can make her new again.
Yeah, you're getting another clone. And that brings us to antique, which means I should only have to do 1 more, and that should go to soul. And then from soul to cheat.
Did I tell you Mother and Father collect antiques? Ishmael is practically family. He saw that clock you gave us. He told me to burn it. You knew what it was, didn't you?
Okay, so we potentially killed her twin. Now, let's see. What about Lilith? Why would Lilith hate us?
I'm not repeating that word. At worst, it's transumption. Consuming their bodies to let them pass on to a better place. You think they want me to pickle them? I assure you, eating them is better for everyone.
I'm sorry? Are we discussing whether the corpses wanted you to pickle them or not?
Food for alibis. Jenna joins me for dinner quite a lot and she loves it. Loves it.
Who's Jenna?
Can't get what I'm serving anywhere else.
Okay. Sure. Well, that's everyone. So I can now go up and look at their evidence their police interview videos. Well, except for Professor Myers, but... Dominique, what you got to say?
Ishmael said you visited his store recently.
Who?
The antique store owner?
Oh, yes. I was trying to sell some of my dad's old watches. I needed the money to get to Paris.
Did you buy anything?
I don't remember.
You don't remember if you bought anything?
I was very upset at the time.
Okay, so you have been in the antique store recently. That's fine. That makes you a suspect still.
I've never been in that shop.
You've never been in the antique shop, hmm?
No. Nobody's died there yet.
Do you own a motorbike?
No. But I've got lots of clients that did.
Okay, so you have access to a motorbike, but you claim to have not been in the antique shop. How about you, Otto?
Ishmael's a lovely guy, but I've never even been in his shop. I mean, I couldn't afford an antique even if I wanted one.
Ever had any dealings with Ishmael?
He made an offer to buy Pip once. And nobody's found Pip. Maybe you should be questioning him.
Okay, so not Otto.
They get their antiques from lots of different places. Auctions, mostly.
What about Ishmael's shop? Do you go there often?
Not really. I'm not into old things.
Okay.
But you were there a few weeks before Mordecai's murder.
Oh, yes. Father asked me to collect something for him.
Did you look around?
For a minute. Ishmael had to fetch the item from storage.
So you've been there.
Sometimes Ishmael has antique clocks for sale.
So, when was your last visit?
A few days ago. It's not a secret.
Anything catch your eye?
No.
An antique silver dagger, maybe?
Yes, I did ask to have a look at it because I assumed it was silver plated at the price he was asking for it. It wasn't.
Okay, so you're the only one who acknowledges to have noticed the dagger. But didn't you have... You're very familiar with Kedaman. You're not legally allowed to touch it currently, but... I mean, if you're committing murder, I guess you don't care about that anymore. So I don't feel that's necessarily a good thing. Okay, let's see if we can just get Otto's testimony on the second part. Real quick. What did Otto need here? Otto needed... I just would like to get it since we have brought him this far. He needs help. He needs divination. And then he needs dreams. Okay. Let's see if we can get that. If I wanted to get help, I would have to go through dreams. That's not good. Oh, that's not good. I have divination. I have dreams. But I need help first. Divination, problem. Wait, there's something in here now? Oh no, that's just a paint. Oh well, we never did him. He wasn't available. What do you have to say about paint?
I mean, honestly, if you want to pay for it, you can have it. Do you use people's blood in all your paintings?
Okay, so he was more than happy to sell us the blood. And we have more deals, more problems, more payments. Survival, whatever that will mean. Favor. Okay, so... if I use dreams, that will go down to help, which I need, but I could potentially also just go down from a payment, which I don't need anywhere else. Let's just do that. Let's just rotate to payment. Don't think I asked you about payment, so might as well.
I'm not much of a businessman, Mordecai. It takes me far too long to make a clock, and I charge far too little for it. Fortunately, Mother had some investment she'd kept hidden from me.
You know, let me ask you about your dreams as well.
It's tried, but I fell in love with my teacher. And I never told her. Kyoko didn't know for 1 minute where I wanted to place my second hand. The clockmaker's joke. If only life had been different.
Okay. Now let's see. Let's swap to auto. And get what we actually needed. Yeah, let's ignore the clockmaker joke.
Drugs. She just intentionally OD'd. I was off my face as per usual, but I did call for an ambulance. But she was dead when they arrived. I've been in rehab. I'm cutting out the drink for good this time.
Good on you. Good on you. And then we have... That was help. Then I needed divination, which I think I saw over here. Payment... Divination. There we go. Come on. There you go.
She's scared of Pip. I can't tell him, but I thought it'd be our second kiss, and just as our lips were about to touch, she kind of recoiled, and she'd seen Pip in the box behind me. I mean, I know some people will get freaked out by puppets, but not her. She kind of made some religious cross motion and she fled. Like Pip was the devil or something.
So, cursed puppet, sure, I'll buy it. And then I needed dreams, which were here.
I've been dreaming about her.
Which one?
Her.
My replacement.
Ever since we kissed, it's just given me purpose.
Thanks, pal.
I'm gonna propose.
Where the hell is Otto?
Okay. And that should then allow me to check his answer to this question.
I was prescribed ketamine in tablet form.
Why are you specifying tablets?
Because I assume it was a liquid form used on Mordecai.
How do you know that?
Well, because you can't inject tablets.
How do you know it was injected?
Well, I don't know, because force feeding him tablets sounds silly.
Otto, you're not helping your case here, I will say. But we had no reason to believe you had been in the antique shop. Ketamine in tablet form, huh? Okay, let's go through the last one.
Ishmael said you visited his store recently.
Who?
The antique store owner?
Oh, yes. I was trying to sell some of my dad's old watches. I needed the money to get to Paris.
Did you buy anything?
I don't remember.
You don't remember if you bought anything?
So she has...
I was very upset at the time.
She has been very honest about everything and is very suspicious. Lilith, no. Otto, what did Otto say?
Ishmael's a lovely guy, but I've never even been in his shop. I couldn't afford an antique even if I wanted one.
Ever had any dealings with Ishmael?
I mean, he has a point. He is supposedly absolutely broke,
And
so he
nobody's
wouldn't
found Pip.
pay in
Maybe
cash.
you should be questioning him.
But he could have also sold him Pip and gotten the cash for that. And then you had Sunday, who admitted it. What was Savior's excuse?
Sometimes Ishmael has antique clocks for sale.
So, when was your last visit?
Oh, he was the one with the silver dagger. Yeah. Okay, so he's
A few
the
days ago.
he's the only
It's
one
not a
who
secret.
claim to have seen the
Anything catch your
dagger.
eye?
Oh.
No.
An antique silver dagger, maybe?
Yes, I did ask to have a look at it because
Okay.
I assumed it was silver plated at the price he was asking for it. It wasn't.
So that leaves me with 3 suspects mainly. Xavier, Sunday, and Dominique. They are the only one who has gone through every single suspect bit and given answers that they both, all of them knew where the spare key was. All of them has a familiarity with ketamine, though Sunday is the least one knowledgeable of ketamine. So I'm putting her least of those 3 because she has not used it herself, she just have access to it. Whereas both Dominique and Xavier has very intimate knowledge of it. Xavier is currently not legally allowed to use it. I still think that's a horrible, if that's like the one thing that holds them back. It's like, oh, I don't want to violate that, but I'm fine with murder. But Dominique is the most suspicious one currently, based on those facts. I mean, Sunday, convicted by fashion. Vote for Sunday. Also, what kind of name is Sunday? I mean, that's on her parents. That's on the science parents who decided to clone 2 girls and then give them the name Sunday and Monday. I don't feel that's a fault of hers. Let's see. What can I do, though? What more can I do? I can go back and check that it was indeed greed that we looked into. Yeah, that was greed. So why is that a thing? Why is that a thing? Let's see, night 2. Yeah, greed is still only 1. So we did greed, evil, cheat, devil, abuse, antique, and we did a police interview. We did soul, cheat, steal, and police interview. Okay, so it's all sinister. So what now? I still don't understand what I'm supposed to do with these. The clockmaker. I still have no idea what to use these for. And I can't interact with these at all. But based off how the like mini puzzle from earlier is, this means that it's the right things but they're in the wrong place. Which would make sense. The power of love is almost full, though. Desire, dreams, divination, only lacking favor when it comes to you. What about you? You don't have a lot of things. You have a very variety spread as far as the Undertaker goes. Sunday has also 4 out of 5, but they're all wrong placed. So how do I change that? How do I change that? Huh. Loey did definitely not do it. Loey is too sweet. Barky but sweet. Am I supposed to put the urns in here somehow?
No.
Oh. But you said no, which means I am supposed to put them in here somehow. Oh, I see. Where is Screed? Is Screed a thing here? No, it isn't. Huh, in that case I'm more confused. Because maybe I had to place the urn on the corresponding words. That would have made sense. Purification. You know what? Let's just use let's use that hint telephone once, just to see if it will give us any clue to what this entire end of the game is about. Because I don't want to go into the end phase if why are you obeying her? Open the crates but let her hang her own damn paintings. Why am I obeying her? What?
Thank you for calling the TIPS hotline. TIPS hotline can reveal one of the innocent suspects. This is a paid-for service. Please hang up, insert payment, and redial. Have a nice day.
Oh, okay. That is not at all what I wanted, though. I don't need tips on that. Oh, but I guess this is what you can use the bulbs for. Okay, so you can use those to reveal the proper thing, but that's not it. What I wanted a hint on, what do these things do? And how do I interact with them? What is their purpose? Because I feel like I'm missing part of the game. But maybe I could activate it at a later point? Huh. Well, for now, let's go to the next step and we'll see. If I miss something, I miss something. Wait, what happened? What did it say? I missed what it said. Oh. Okay. Accuse. The murderer is... Again, I really, really wish I knew what the other side of this thing is for... I mean, maybe this is just to keep track of your progress throughout the different runs, like what you have learned from them. Maybe that's it. Maybe it has absolutely no relevance to anything else. Because the whole point is that you're supposed to be replaying it, because every single time you play it, it's a different murder and a different thing going, apparently. It randomly generates it. So I guess that could be it, that it's just a trophy room. Okay. Well, the only one who has knowledge about it, has admitted to being in the shop, and is Dominique. Next is Xavier. Third is Sunday. But I have no motive for you. But oh well, I mean, I guess I have motives, because the thing was that it was a stolen animal, and you would steal that. There's no reason for Sunday to steal it. Sunday doesn't need money. Otto would need money, so Otto would steal it, but Otto wasn't there. If either Xavier or Sunday killed it, it would be more personal. They would have no reason to steal the thing. Wait, what? Why did it just disappear? Was it wrong? No. There. Accuse. Can I save? Is that a thing? Will the game allow me to save? No. There is no save, so I can't save and then accuse someone else.
I told you I don't have a key. There was a spare key above the door, but that's not much use when you're locked inside.
Locked inside?
He liked to lock the doors when he painted me.
So you knew where the spare key was?
Obviously, I just told you.
Guilty.
Yes.
The pharmacy said you collected syringes and ketamine a few months ago.
Those are my dad's. I've been meaning to get rid of them.
Why does your dad need ketamine?
He doesn't. He's dead. It was for his breathing.
And this was something he administered himself?
No, I did it. He could barely move by that point.
So let's see. With the ketamine, makes sense. Has knowledge,
Yes.
has access.
Ishmael said you visited his store recently.
Who?
The antique store owner?
Oh, yes. I was trying to sell some of my dad's old watches. I needed the money to get to Paris.
Or did you buy a silver dagger?
You don't remember if you bought anything?
I was very upset at the time.
You don't look very upset.
Yes.
You should have just given me the money, Mordecai. I would have made you so proud.
Can you believe they've solved Mordecai's murder? After all this time? You said it was them. Maybe you should get a promotion. Security guard? Nah, detective more like. Good job. I'll see you when you're next in.
But that got me the achievement of being framed. Huh. Okay, well, I still question the room in the back, but I guess that is just for keeping all track of all of your achievement and what sort of endings you've had and showing you, you know, how much the game has to offer. But we solved the murder. That's the most important bit. The stabby woman did indeed do it. It was a crime for greed and money, not due to any wrongdoings done morally. Okay, so there is, you should be placing these here, but how do I know which one to place where? Do I just have to try that? Huh. I mean, they're all his muses, so yes, that's kind of the point. Married with Unity, but it's not sponsored. Yeah, sure. Fair enough. And you can recycle there, which made sense. Never really needed it though, but I appreciate that it exists. I really wonder what those pots were for though. Would that have opened up things? Would that have been interesting? Okay, let's see. Final score. 1,847. The seed was that. Killer court, yes. Police video, 17 out of 17. Police bonuses, 17. Excellent. Ice left 3. Lore painting 18 out of 18. Lore bonus 18 out of 18. Puzzle solved. Tips hotline 0. Puzzle bonus 2 out of 4 because I missed some. Played 96 of 588 videos. Earns place 0. That's on me. Character lore 0 out of 30. Completion 18%. Huh. Huh. Oh well, you know what? For my first time at this game, I'll take a B. I'll take a B. I'll definitely take a B for my first try. But there's 588 videos. That's a lot of video. Yeah, I definitely see why they advertise it. A B is not subpar. A C would be subpar. A B I can live with for my first try. After this, I would definitely be able to cut back on my time. Badge and gun. I don't have a badge or a gun. I'm a museum security guard. You expect too much. Putting that much effort into so many videos just to tack on the asset flip gameplay is weird. I mean, yeah, kinda, but I don't mind. I don't mind. Question? Okay, so you get 500 for catching the killer. 25 per police interview watched. 25 police bonus. Ask suspect each question in the correct order. Avoid other question until interview unlocks. What? Eyes left. 5 per eye in inventory. Lore. 5 for incorrectly placed painting. 5 correctly placed first attempt. 50 per shuffle, 50% for first attempt. Okay. I like that they give you that. Oh well. I actually did enjoy that. And I will be playing that again. Just not right now. Just not right now, but I will definitely be trying to get a better score and try to solve another mystery. I wonder if they have different different sort of puzzles in them though, because if not, if it's just the same puzzles, that makes it a lot easier. The eye in inventory is the little red orbs that we collected. I probably could have found more of those as well. They were hidden all over the level, but since I never needed them, I never really went looking for them. Now I know that they give me points. I'll definitely keep an eye for them. Okay, and it keeps track of my scores. Well, that's nice. But yeah, thanks to everyone. Please wake up at 5 AM to stream more often. It's a rough time. It's a rough time, Orlov. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah. I am definitely playing this game again. I want to beat my own score, and I want to discover more of those videos. 588, that's a lot. The Blobber co-op is not that early. I asked him if he wanted to push it to a bit earlier since I'm awake anyway, but he said we'll just keep it at the same time. So that's fine. Let's see. Is anyone doing anything at the moment that I can send you towards, though? Speaking of... Well, first, before that, I am obliged to do this, since it was brought up as well. For tomorrow is indeed the time for the co-optional stream with Blobber. That will be streaming on his channel. And that is the Colonel's Bequest, Laura Bow Mystery. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. Maybe this time we can solve it a little bit faster. And we won't be behind the time supposed by how long to beat. I don't think there will be any Scooby-Doo cosplays, no. Don't think either one, but who knows? Who knows? You can, however, ask that question to Blobber as we go raiding his stream. But yeah, that is my next stream, and hopefully some of you... I know, I lack of characters, I was turned into Daphne. But, you know, you take what you get. There we go. Until next time, goodbye.